This is the Science of Jiu Jitsu on KnuckleJunkies.com, brought to you by BishopBJJ.com. If you take a trip up Interstate 55, you'll be in the Windy City, the home of the Chicago International Open, which was held this past weekend in Chicago. The event was organized and held by the International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation. Tournaments held by the IBJJF are considered the most prestigious in the world, and they attract the world's top competitors to compete. Many of these were on display here this weekend, as the event attracted multiple Pan and World IBJJF champions. Notable St. Louis purple, brown, and black belt division medalists include Jesse Thompson, Scott Roper, Richard Grafe, Tyler Bishop, Nick Sanders, Anthony Carlson, Zach Lennon, Ezra Lennon, and more. Even though this event was largely dominated by the multitude of schools located in Chicago, St. Louis always represents well, featuring Watson Martial Arts, Rodrigo Vaghi Jiu-Jitsu, Gracie Humaita St. Louis, Finney's Martial Arts, Cavallo Team Jiu-Jitsu, Nova União, and BJJ Lifestyle Academy, to name a few. If you've been to any tournaments here in St. Louis, it's probably no surprise that we see Ezra Lennon secure a footlock on his opponent here in the open weight division. What many of you might not know is in Chicago, there's actually a third Lennon brother, and he's pretty good too. All in all, one thing is incredibly evident. St. Louis Jiu-Jitsu is alive and well and growing quickly, as the event featured more St. Louis competitors than ever before. So keep training and keep working hard, because St. Louis is making its mark on the international Jiu-Jitsu community. Moving on to other Jiu-Jitsu related news in the St. Louis area. One of St. Louis's largest grappling tournaments, the St. Louis Grappling Open, will be held September 15th and 16th and will feature both gi and no-gi competition. It will be held at the Extreme Krav Maga Center in Fenton, Missouri, and will feature teams from Kansas City, St. Louis, Chicago, Arkansas, Nashville, and more. For more information, visit MidwestGrappler.com. Local jiu-jitsu school, Gracie Humaita St. Louis, has recently moved. The new location is located at 1070 Wolfram Road in Weldon Springs, Missouri, right across from Gold's Gym on 94. For those that have been training for a long time in St. Louis, this is J.W. Wright's school. J.W. is a Pan-American black belt champion under four-time world champion Royler Gracie of the Gracie family. The new location opened their doors this week and features classes Monday through Saturday with an open mat on Sunday. Now for our Jiu-Jitsu to MMA move of the month, where we take a competition Jiu-Jitsu move and show how it can work in MMA. Here I have my opponent in half guard. I'm going to take both of my hands and put them on his shoulders or his chest. I'm going to use my body to walk in a backward circle to help square him and put his back on the mat. Now I'm able to get my knee through and I come to almost a mount position. If it's my lucky day, my opponent will just turn and give me his back. Assuming my opponent knows better, we're going to do the same move again, but this time with a twist. I walk my hips backwards in a circle again, I lift my knee up through the hole that's going to be here, and I'm able to drop my knee over his thigh, so I'm in a modified half guard. When he presses on my knee to escape, I turn and roll my right shoulder over the mat and use my legs to help turn him, and when I scoot my hips out, I'm able to take his back. This is something that I learned from Jeff Glover, and here it is one more time from another angle. Once my opponent is squared and I'm in this position, I can roll over my right shoulder and my leg weave allows me to take the back. If you have Jiu-Jitsu news in the St. Louis area, we want to know about it. If your school is doing something that needs to be featured, contact me at bishopbjj@gmail.com. Thank you for joining us on the Science of Jiu Jitsu at KnuckleJunkies.com.